Okay?
All right.
It's going to be about the stats. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're going live.
I don't know any stats, but let's go.
All right, welcome to St. Charles West High School. We are here for Terry Hollander Court for tonight's GAC North matchup between St. Charles West Warriors and the Warrenton Warriors. St. Charles West 2-10 as they dropped all 3 of their matches in the St. Charles High tournament against Notre Dame, Valley Catholic, and Francis Howell Central. Warrenton is a respectable 11-3 for the season. They just lost their first 3 matches of the season in a tournament out at Seckman. So my partner tonight, I'm Jack Bueller. Partner tonight is Braden Faust. Braden has some stats for us tonight for the Warriors of St. Charles West.
CC Henderson leading the team with 89% serving. 1 error for the season serving. CC Henderson leading the team with an average of 2.5 assists per match.
And that's big. CC, as a sophomore, has stepped up quite a bit for the Warriors. Obviously leading the team on her serve, and 2.5 assists per match is very good for a team that is struggling to get wins.
And Bailey North leads the team in kills with 1.6 per match. Peyton Ledbetter playing very well, leading the team with 4.5 attempts per match.
Attempted attacks per match. Peyton is averaging about 4.5 times where she's attacking, going for a kill on each match. Or in each match. Peyton, she's small, but she's mighty with that spike. And next for the Warriors, we have
Paige Whiteside leading the team with a half a block per match.
And finally.
And then Rachel Ward leading the team with 4 digs per match.
Yep, so the Warriors of St. Charles West led by some very solid players so far. Warrenton this year is 11-3. They just dropped their first 3 matches out of the Seckman tournament. Or they lost to Fort Dumont West and Seckman. They tied Hillsborough and then lost to Fox. Warrenton, their town is grieving right now. One of their very good volleyball players, Megan Gross, passed away last Monday, unfortunately in a fatal car accident. So we hope that Warrenton is okay, and hopefully they are ready to play. And we are now going to stand for our national anthem. Very good national anthem there as always. And now Mr. Stancil will introduce our starting lineups. So Warrenton, as Mr. Stancil introduces the Warrior lineup for St. Charles West. Warrenton tonight is led by a few very good players, as they are led by number 9 senior setter Alyssa Avard with about over 6.5 assists per match. Allison Tonoli, who is a 5'10" outside hitter senior, who leads the team with about 4.7 kills per match. There's not too many stats on blocks. And for the defensive statistics, it looks like number 1, Amber Glazebrook, who's their libero, she is averaging about 3 3/4 digs per match. We are about ready for game times. Teams give each other good luck. Looks like the Warriors going to send out. Looks like they're going to send out a different lineup than from the other night. Looks like Rachel Ward is back as playing the libero. Says Sammy Shade. Shade had a very good match against St. Charles High. So that's an interesting move there. Warrenton undefeated in the conference this year, having beat all the conference rivals, Orchard Farm, St. Charles High. They have not played Winfield yet.
Don't know your name. Look at the cord on your camera. It says what number you are.
Only one of them does. It's Thomas is the one.
As the ref gets things going, gets everybody in their spot. Looks like West is going to be having the starting lineup tonight: Ledbetter, North, Whiteside, Edding, Ward, and Baker. Warrenton will have the first serve, and we are about ready to start tonight's conference match between the West Warriors and the Warrenton Warriors. Serve is in play. Ward plays that up to Edding. Ledbetter can't put it over. Warrenton gets the point on a nice block there. Number 9, Alyssa Avard on the serve for the Warriors of Warrenton. That serve goes long. West gets the point there. Looks like Cece Henderson in the game for Ledbetter. Henderson on the serve. West's best server.
5.
Serve is put in. North puts that over, and that's a good point there for the Warriors of West. 2-1. Henderson on the serve for West on this point. West up 2-1 on Warrenton. Serve and play. That's put over. Good save there by North. Henderson puts it up the white side. Puts it over. Set up there by Warrenton. Spike put over. Save by Henderson. Ward plays it up to North. Puts it over. The libero saves it there. Spike net gets blocked, but Warrenton gets a good save. Another spike. Save there by Baker. Henderson gets it over to Edding. It's good save there by Warrenton. They're going to set up once again. They're going to give that point to West, as it looks like there was a lift, and West is now up 3-1 early in this match. Nice point there, Braden, huh?
Great point.
Like those long rallies, don't you? Henderson on the serve. That is put in play. Spike put in. Ward's going to save that. North gets over there in time. Whiteside saves it. It's played up there. Spike, saved by Henderson. Ward will play it up to Edding. Puts it over, and oh wow, what a save there by the middle blocker for Warrenton. North goes in for another spike. Warrenton saves it. Can they get it over the net? Yes, they do. Ward sets it up. Henderson, Whiteside. That's going to be played by Warrenton, but that's going to go long.
Warriors are off to a hot start, 4-1, Jack.
Henderson once again on the serve for the Warriors for West.
5.
Serve there, and West will get the point, 5-1.
West is getting the momentum early on.
Yes, they are.
6 ready. 6 cut.
Serve is in play. It's played up. Spike. And that is just long. And West is going to get the point. They are up 6-1. Got a big crowd here tonight, don't we, Braden?
Yeah. One of the biggest so far this season.
Of course, the crowd can't see that right now because the bleachers are up on the other side, on our side. Serve and play. Warrenton goes for the spike. And that is just long, too. West will get another point. And Warrenton will take a timeout. West up 7-1 early. It's a great start for the Warriors of West. And they got the early momentum. Brayden, you seen anything in what West is doing tonight?
I think they're keeping it alive very well. Just playing really well so far.
Yeah, Warrenton, usually they bring a pretty good crowd, but due to reasons that most of us know, their crowd has been kind of quiet, and may just be because they aren't the same team after.
I know, I was thinking the same thing, Jack.
I mean,
might not just be the same team after
they started out
who they lost.
They started out 11-0, and I mean it's hard to come past that, especially when it's your best player, and they just haven't been able. Right now, they just don't. They look lost. Henderson on the serve, put in play, and that point is going to be given to Warrenton. There, Warrenton doesn't exactly look like they're totally lost. So West is doing a very good job blocking tonight, especially on that right side. Number 22, Alyssa Bruce on the serve. She's a freshman. Serve and play. Ward send that long north, cannot get there in time. Warrenton gets a point. Serve in once again for Warrenton. Ward will play that. Henderson. And miscommunication there. Warrenton
Those ears will cost you.
They need to talk. Communication's the key, especially in volleyball. Very lucky there. Could have been worse. Serve and play. Ward. North. Baker sends that long. 7-5 now, West. Warrenton looks like they finally settled into this match.
Starting to take the momentum back.
Serve and play. Ward. Henderson. Edding's going to put that in. Saved there by Warrenton. Spike up once again. And that is
what a
big
great block. Yes.
Nice block there by Whiteside once again.
Whiteside's playing very well so far.
And Hancock and Shade are going to be in the game now for West. Shade on the serve. She had a very good serving. She had a very good serving against St. Charles High last Tuesday. Probably one of the best all season. Serve and play. Save there. Henderson. Edding's going to put that over. That point's going to go to West. 9-5. Shade on the serve once again. West up 9-5 early in this first set. Serve and play. Save there. Spike once again. Save there by Ward. Whiteside puts that over. Good save there. Puts it over. Ward saves it again. Henderson. Hancock. And they're going to give that point to Warrenton. Looks like a double hit. West so far, early in this season, they didn't look like they were diving for as many balls, especially in the middle, but now they're going after every ball. They're saving everything. So they look like they're a little bit more rejuvenated, especially after that St. Charles High win last Tuesday. Serve.
Looks like they're just a better team.
Whiteside the spike. That is out, and Warrenton gets the point. Number 40, Miranda Nelson on the serve. She's a junior. Might remember her older sister, who's a pretty good basketball player. Hancock with spike. Save there by Warrenton. Set up. That's a nice save there. Henderson. Edding. Save there. Put up. Spike. Save there by Ward. Henderson. Whiteside puts it over. Warrenton setting up for an attack once again. Spike there. It's a nice spike by Alison Tonioli. Senior. It is 9-8 West, and West is going to call a timeout to calm down a little bit. So they're down 9-8 in this first set.
Camera 6, get on Warrenton. Cut 6.
Braden and Warrenton just come out and look better in that first set after that timeout.
Cut 5.
The first timeout that they took, I think, really helped them out.
Warrenton's only had three set matches all year this year. 2 of them they won against Montgomery County and St. Clair. And the other one was their last match they played out at Seckman against Fox. Warrenton against the conference rivals so far. Beat Orchard Farm in straight sets out at Warrenton. Beat West in straight sets out at Warrenton. And won at St. Charles High. No result entered for Winfield. Nelson on the serve once again.
5.
That is put in play. They're going to give that to West. Looks like it was a foot fault. Libero Glazebrook back in the game for Warrenton. Whiteside on the serve now for the Warriors. Addy Block now in the game.
6.
Whiteside on the serve, put in play. Warrenton gets that. Spike there by Tonioli to save by Henderson. Adding over the block. Here comes once again. Warrenton
Another
gets that
very
one.
powerful. Very powerful spikes. Warrenton.
Yep, Tonioli. That's from a long lineage of Toniolis that played out at Warrenton. Numerous sports. Very athletic family. Macy Ransom on the serve for the Warriors of Warrenton. She's a junior. Hancock on the spike there. She puts it in. West gets the point. 11-9 now. In favor of West. Ledbetter will be back in the game for Henderson. Edding on the serve.
6.
Serve put in.
5.
It's played there. And it goes just a bit long for Warrenton to save the second time. West gets the point.
Ready.
Heading on the serve.
5.
It's played there by Warrenton. Tonioli with another spike put right down there. And another point for Warrenton.
Left the Warriors' defense froze.
5.
West is 2-14 this year as a correction. Their wins are against Rittner and St. Charles High. It's like Tonioli on the serve. That is just long. West gets the point.
Pretty good game so far here. And
Baker on the serve for the Warriors. Serve, it's blocked there. North plays at the Ledbetter. Spiked once again. That's going to be in. Warrenton gets the point. The libero for the Warriors. Amber Glazebrook on the serve for Warrenton. Down 11-13 in his first set. Serve put in. Ward. Edding. It's going to be played for North. Spike there. Just barely gets over, but that's going to be a point to West. Looks like a double hit. West gets another point at 14-11, right in the middle of this first set. When these two teams played each other the first time, Warrenton won 25-17, 25-10. Rachel Ward on the serve for West. Puts it into the net. On the serve for Warrenton, it looks like it is Everard. Heading, puts up for North, and they're going to give that to Warrenton. Looks like she's playing too close to the net. Serve put in by Warrenton, and that is short. West gets the point. They're up 15-13. Henderson will be back in the game for Ledbetter for West. She'll be on the serve once again. Henderson puts that in. Save there. going up for a spike. And that is in. Warrenton gets the point. 15-14. Looks like Bruce back in the game. She's going to serve for Warrenton. So they're down 15-14 this first set. That is just long. Looks like Shade and Hancock back in the game for the Warriors. Shade on the serve. She's going to put that in. It's played there. Spike. Or spike there. Saved there by West. Warrenton's going to set up the attack once again for Tonioli. West cannot get that. Warrenton point. St. Charles West later this week, they will take on Wright City out at Wright City. Nelson on the serve for Warrenton. Hancock can't play that. And this match is tied. Warrenton later this week, they will play Orchard Farm out at the farm. Looks like a 5:15 start time.
So far, the Warriors, too many errors.
Which Warriors?
West. St. Charles West.
That is, looks like it's played out. Oh, never mind, they're going to give the point to West. Interesting there. 17-16. Looks like Block will be back in the game for Ward. Whiteside on the serve. Whiteside has stepped up as a leader for West, even though she's a freshman. That is long. This match tied. It's going to be served here by Macy Ransom. It's played in. Ransom is a junior. Hancock sends that long. 18-17 in favor of Warrenton. Ransom on the serve once again. Ward's going to play that. Henderson. And miscommunication there. Warrenton gets the point again. Braden, what do you say? Was that Sammy's ball or Morgan's ball to play there?
I think it was more Morgan's.
Morgan looked like she stood there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy was on her toes. She just couldn't tell where it was going to be. That serve out there by Warrenton. Ledbetter's going to be back in the game for Henderson. Edding on the serve for the West Warriors. Serve and play. That is into the net. 20-18 in favor of Warrenton. It's like number 10, Ashley Poland in the game for Warrenton. She's a sophomore. Serving there by Tonioli. Ward barely gets that, still plays it. Hancock sends that long. West up 21-18. Or Warrenton up 21-18. Timeout there by Warrenton. Or timeout there by West. All right, welcome back. Coach Ballman talking to the Warriors of West as they're down by 3, 21-18 in this first set. Warrenton next week, they have one match against O'Fallon Christian. Christian, a really good team led by some young studs, and they will. I think they play Incarnate Word tomorrow. It's gonna be a very interesting match. Hopefully, I go out there and see whoever's butt. I don't know if I'll pick a team there. But back to our match. It's like Tony Oli on the serve once again.
5.
Puts one in. That is out.
6 cut.
Baker North in the game once again for West. Baker on the serve. She's a junior.
6 cut.
Serve and play. Gets over. It's played there. Adding. Spike. Long. West gets the point. Or wide. Not long. Baker on the serve. For West.
Cut.
They're down 21-20. Baker on the serve.
5.
That's in play. Set up. Spike. Saved there by Baker. Heading north. That point's going to go to West as that block goes into the net. This match is tied. Warrenton's going to take a timeout. It is tied up at 21. West with a fighting chance in this first set. Looks like West, they came out of that timeout feeling a little bit better about themselves, huh, Bray?
Mm-hmm.
6 cut.
They keep taking advantage of these timeouts, both teams. And this could be a battle of if we get into a long stretch here of who's going to stay the most energized. Because it definitely looks like both teams are going to use as much as possible, but it's only so much energy you can use and get back in time. Baker on the serve for West, tied up at 21 here in the first set. Puts the serve in. That is long. Warrenton gets the point. 22-21. Nelson back in the game for Warrenton. Out on the court for West right now, it's North, Ward, Baker, Ledbetter, Edding, and Block. Edding sets us up for North, puts it over, and that is wide. Warrenton gets the point, 23-21. They're 2 points away from taking this first set. It's been a very entertaining first set so far, Bray, huh?
Very good one, yes.
Serve put in. Ward tries saving it. She does. Baker puts it over. Good save by West. Set up Warrenton. Nelson with the spike. Baker saves it. Ward. Block puts it over. Played by Glazebrook. Up to Everard. Save there. North, good spike. Warrenton can't pass it to the next person. West will get the point. Whiteside in the game for Block for West. Ward on the serve. Playing libero tonight.
7.
Puts the serve in. Played there by Tonioli. Everard back to Tonioli. And just gets over net. Warrenton gets the point. Now they are on set point. Everard on the serve now for Warrenton. She's a senior. Serve puts in. Ward. Edding to North, and that's into the net. Warrenton wins the first set by a score of 25-22 in that first set. Warrenton, they found their momentum and got that first set win. So, Braden, any thoughts there?
No, Jack.
Nothing?
Nope.
All right, we will be back in a little bit after this break in the first set. All right, welcome back to Terry Hollander Court at St. Charles West High School. We are here for a GAC North matchup between the Warrenton Warriors and your St. Charles West Warriors. I'm Jack Bueller in the play-by-play. Got Braden Faust here, sidekicking net as the color man. As the ref goes over the checking which players should be in which spots. Looks like Edding will be on the serve for West. They are down a set. And West is about to serve. We are ready for the second set. Serve is in play.
We're under
Libero plays that. Tonioli with the spike and just long out of Ward's grip. And it is 1-0 Warrenton.
Looks like the crowd liked that one.
Crowd from Warrenton. Surprised they let the football players come out here. Thought they had 5-hour practice after we kicked their butt on Friday. You like that, Braden, huh?
I love it, Jack. I love it. Love football.
It's a very nice win. Nelson on the serve. Shade. Edding. Ward plays that. It's partially blocked there by Warrenton. Set up for Tonioli. And that is just wide. West gets the point. Nelson out of the game for Warrenton. North and Baker back in for West for Hancock and Shade. Baker puts the serve in. Played there by Warrenton. Tonioli.
Just an aggressive spike, man.
Oh. Yeah, would you like to get in front of that, Braden?
Probably not, but
Didn't you get in front of Middendorf spike?
I have been in front of.
A vicious spike?
Yes, very vicious. Hit me right in the head.
You get knocked out?
No.
All right.
It did
Ransom
hurt.
on the serve. Ward saves that. Miscommunication.
That costs them every time. More errors.
Yep, Warrenton up 3-1. Second set. Looks like Ransom on the serve once again. Baker. Adding. Ledbetter puts it over. Played there by Warrenton. Tonioli can't set herself up for the spike. Ledbetter plays that a little bit long. Again, out of Ward's grip. And it's 4-1 Warrenton. Ransom on the serve once again. Warrenton looks a little bit more comfortable now. Serve and play. And that is long. West gets a point. Whiteside in the game for block. Ward on the serve. Ward on the serve. Tonioli put just over the arms of Ledbetter and Whiteside. Warrenton gets another point. It's 5-2. Looks like Poland going to be in the game for Bruce for Warrenton. Tonioli on the serve. Warrenton up 5-2 in the second set. Ward will play that. Adding. North. Played there by Warrenton. Here comes another spike from Tonioli. Ward will play that. Whiteside plays it over. Warrenton setting up for another spike. Blocked there. Ward gets it again. Adding the Ledbetter. Sends that long. Warrenton gets the point. 6-2. Warrenton up 6-2. Edding's going to play that. Whiteside will play that over. Here comes another spike from Warrenton. It's put in 7-2. All right, serve in. Ward's going to play that. Whiteside cannot get that. 8-2 Warrenton. Warrenton is taking control of the second set. Coach Ballman will not call a timeout. She will let her players figure this out on their own.
6-5.
Serve is long. Warrenton gets a point. Or West gets a point. Henderson in the game for Ledbetter for West.
Warrenton up 8-3.
Have they just played well so far to set?
I think it's both. Errors by
Good save there by a player from Warrenton.
by
Ward.
the West. It just
North.
cost them every
Point
time.
to Warrenton. We have a visitor, Coach Steinhoff, to the box, checking out our production, making sure we're doing good before the basketball season. Looks like Glazebrook on the serve for Warrenton. Warrenton up 9-3 in the second set. Played there by Baker. Henderson. Miscommunication once again. Warrenton up 10-3.
You see the point I'm getting to, Jack? Errors cost the Warriors every time.
It's really just a lot of miscommunication. 11-3 Warrenton. Timeout by West. Coach Baldwin's finally had enough. Welcome back. We got a guest commentator with us.
How we doing this evening? This is Chuck from Chuck and Lou here in the box. Coach Steinhoff just got done serving some nachos up in the booth here. Got the hands cleaned, and now I'm up here on the ones and twos with Coach Jack here. Lou, how's the game going so far?
Well, West could be playing a little bit better, but Warrenton, they're mighty good.
Mighty good squad. I've heard some good things. Maybe we'll talk about them tonight on the show. Hopefully you can tune in tonight. We'll be on probably on Twitter and send it out by about 8:30 or 8:45. We're looking forward to another great show tonight. And
While watching the Cardinals game.
oh, absolutely. Big game for the Cardinals tonight, Jack. Big game. If they don't win this tonight, they could be in trouble. Well, here we are back.
I think they're in trouble regardless.
Well, we'll talk about that tonight. Let's not give out too much info here.
All right, Warrenton on the serve. Looks like Glazebrook on the serve once again. Warrenton up 11-3 in the second set. Serve and play. Baker, Henderson, Whiteside with the spike. Played up. Poland puts that to the net. Warrenton does not get the point there. West does. And it's 11-4 Warrenton. Shading Hancock once in the game once again. Shade on the serve for West.
Floor looks good out here tonight, Jack.
Yeah, I wonder why. Shade on the serve. It's played there.
Oh, nice.
Warrenton can't save that. 5. West has 5 now. Warrenton is 11.
Chasing 6.
Yes, they are. Shade on the serve once again for West. Glazebrook will play that. Here comes another spike from Tonioli. West can't get to that. 12-5. Couldn't play the adjustment at the net there.
Investment with a little deflection there. We couldn't get the thumbs under the old striped ball here.
Everard on the serve once again for Warrenton. Serve and play. Ward. Henderson sets it up for Edding. Blocked there. Comes with a spike from Poland. And that is put into the net by West on this block. And it's 13-5 Warrenton.
Coach Stansel here tonight?
I believe so.
Oh.
He did the starting lineups tonight. Haven't seen him since.
What a guy.
What a guy. Serve in once again. It's played very nicely there. Sometimes you just got to play that slow.
It looked like a changeup coming out of, one of a pitcher's hands there.
Looked like Wainwright's curveball.
Sure did, kind of dipsy-do right there behind the W.
14-5 now in favor of Warrenton here on Terry Hollander court. Got to see the man Terry Hollander on Sunday. Hancock puts that spike into the net. It's 15-5 Warrenton.
Coach Hollander was out at the golf tournament you were at on Sunday, I hear.
Yes, he was playing with coaches Lehman, Boschert, and Stahl.
Wow,
They won the B fight.
Oh, they are kind of beef-like kind of guys.
Shot 7 under.
Change up again.
Warrenton cannot save that. West will get the point. 15-6 now in favor of Warrenton. Looks like it'll be Whiteside on the serve, blocking the game for Ward. Serve in by Whiteside. Played there by Warrenton. Sets up for Tonioli. Saved there by Shade. Henderson tips it over. Spike for Poland.
Oh!
West saves it. They're going to put it over.
Oh.
And they're going to give that to Warrenton. 16-6 in favor of Warrenton.
I don't know what you call him down here, but the sideline judge kind of came in hot there with the immediate Warrenton call. I'm not too sure about that one.
Just helps out Warrenton there.
16-6. Chasing 10.
Bruce on the serve. Puts it in. Ward's going to send that long. Cannot play that. 17-6 in favor of Warrenton.
We don't need that ball hitting the shooting machine down there. Hands off.
I swear to God.
Bruce on the serve once again for Warrenton. She's a freshman. Serve in.
Good serve for a freshman.
Shade. Henderson. Hancock. Played perfectly. West gets the point.
Great placement there by number 12.
Looks like Ledbetter back in the game for Henderson. Edding will be on the serve for West. Edding on the serve. Puts it in. Glazebrook. Everard. Tonioli once again. And that is going to be played just out. West will get the point.
Well, probably about a boundary of about an inch there. That's all that matters. Warriors point.
17-8. Serve in. Tonioli once again with the spike.
Smash.
Shade can't play it. 18-8.
She's done that all game. All series. Just kills it.
Tonioli is a long line of those out at Warrenton, right?
Boy, I've heard that, seen that in a scouting report a couple, 2 or 3 times. Very, very athletic family.
Good lineage to Nelson in. Nelson's a good basketball player, older sister.
That's right.
Set up for Spike. That gets put into the net. West gets the point.
Little set to number 15 there. She's just not quite tall enough to hammer it down.
Ward and Baker in the game now for West. Baker on the serve. Serve put in. Tonioli puts it just over. She's got a little bit of
dink.
little bit of trickery there.
Whew. She's played this game before. 2 Warriors jumped up. Bam. Right there on the
Painted on the line.
man. Paint.
Some tennis players couldn't do that. Serve's going to go wide. West gets the point. They got 10 now. Whiteside in the game for block.
See if the Warriors can go on a little 5-0 run, get back here. 19-15 would be a good goal.
Ward on the serve for West.
Decent crowd here tonight.
Coach Stroud says it's a huge crowd.
Ooh.
Serve put in there. Tonioli.
Oh.
That is put into the net. West point.
Is that Whiteside there? 13?
Yep, Whiteside.
Good block.
It's part half at the block, half at the net, part block. Ward puts that in. Set up for Tonioli once again. They're gonna give that to West.
Ooh.
It's like a double hit.
Well, I tell you what, if she gets that ball anywhere close to the net, man, she is just hammer time.
She can only grow taller from here too.
Yep, she can't get any shorter.
Here comes another spike for Tonioli, and they're gonna call that one out.
Ouch, here we come. I said 3 more points here. Get it to 19-15.
It's 19-13.
19-13. We need to get it to 19-15. That's the goal here. Then it's
Warrenton's not gonna allow it. They're gonna call timeout.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Coach Jackson, for letting me go. I got to get home, be a dad.
Be ready for the podcast tonight. All right, Braden.
What?
I'll see you a lot this week down on Main Street.
No, you won't. Not really. Homecoming.
All right, Braden, what did you think about West there in those last few points?
I think they turned it around a bit, tried to switch the momentum up, but still got a long way to go to catch Warrenton.
Yep, they're down a set. That's the big problem there.
Got to win 2 in a row.
Yep. It's nice to have some guest announcing from Coach Stein, huh? Wish you could have some of that there in a boys basketball game. Evaluate his own players from the box.
A lot of bad language, but a lot of positivity.
We're a kid-friendly production here, Braden. So
yes.
we're gonna.
So I don't think we would allow that.
We could get a good video of him analyzing on film, though. Our basketball guys, especially around turkey tip-off time. Edding plays it up, white side. Good save there. Tonioli goes for it once again. That is just wide. West gets the point. Yeah, I always like watching Coach Steinhoff evaluate film the first few games of the year. Don't you, Bray?
It's amusing.
Ward puts a serve in. Warrenton gets the point.
Warrenton needs 5 left to take home the sweep.
Poland going in for Bruce for Warrenton. It looks like Tonioli on the serve. Serve and play. That's an ace. 21-14 Warrenton. They're close now to taking this match. Warrenton found a way to fight through this adversity in this match.
Mm-hmm.
They even though they're without their best player, obviously they have had Tonioli step up in this match. Serve and play. And that's Baker can't play it with anybody. 22-14 Warrenton.
And it's really good to see the whole conference come together as one and make Warrenton and Megan, the one who we lost, more comfortable. And
Megan would have been proud of her team. Ace there by Tonioli. It's 23-14. Warrenton's 2 points away from taking this match. And you can tell the Warrenton crowd is liking this. This will be their first win since the unfortunate accident. Serve, and Warrenton gets the point. They are 1 point away from taking this match. And you know what, Brett? There's nothing you can do, but you can just have a smile on your face. Warrenton, they need this really bad. And it'll be interesting to see how Warrenton, how they will celebrate this match. Tonioli puts it in. Ward. It's going to be set up. Spike. Hancock saves
good
it.
save
Ledbetter.
by Ward.
It's going to be played up. Claysbrook. Ward saves it. North. Played there. Edding. West fighting now. Ward. Ledbetter. Sends that long, and Warrenton will take this match in 2 sets. That is it for tonight. We will be back here next Tuesday, I believe, as West will take on Winfield. Yeah, next Tuesday will be at 5 o'clock start time. And that is it for tonight. We will see you later. I'm Jack Bueller along with Braden Faust.
Signing off.
You've been watching Tribe TV.